And speaking about special things, something big just happened at Citi Field. So we're going to show you a little clip of that right now.
No one will ever wear his uniform number again.
It was a time when new legends arrived. New voices were heard. New visionaries would rise. The culture was shifting, setting a path for new stars to ascend.
Dwight is the youngest player in the National League, 19 years of age.
And in the middle of the diamond, a prodigy stood at the epicenter of it all.
A few years back, there was a great picture called A Star is Born, and the Mets are hoping here tonight that Dwight Gooden will be a star.
An artist, a master of craft, so surgical, we called him the Doctor.
Gooden likes to be called Doc.
The doctor is in.
And as the calendar would hit that 5th day, he would emerge and was must-watch.
Lord Charles has arrived.
Dwight Gooden is on the mound.
A concerto, not at Carnegie Hall, but at the house in Flushing, where Mozart was in motion.
This crowd's going
It
bananas.
was the greatest show in town.
It's party time at
And in the
Shea.
sea of landmarks, he was larger than them all.
Gooden has really set this town on its ear.
His performance was built for a standing room only crowd.
Fans are on their feet.
His symphony of pitches brought the noise that would reach the highest of crescendo.
Builds to an even larger crescendo.
And for every K, curtain dropped.
Hang another K.
He was record making and record breaking.
A new major league record for strikeouts.
It was a time to truly believe the hype.
Gooden starts off with a bang.
is amazing.
He was a maestro, delivering hits that were literally unhittable.
Oh, the big Uncle Charlie.
From his opening act all the way to his final stanza, every time he took the stage, he was simply amazing. So here's to number 16, Dwight, Dr. K. Gooden.
Number 16, Dwight Gooden.
Talk to me about the magic. Talk to me about the electricity that ran through New York City every time number 16 was on the mound at the beginning.
I don't understand. It wasn't a game. It was happening. It was an event. Everybody wanted to be there the night Dwight pitched. It was a no-hitter, 16 strikeouts. And the fact that he was so young, he was 19 and 20 in his early years, that made it even better. This story will never happen again. It's just a once-in-a-lifetime thing. His poise, the way he went about things, and the success he had, and his humility. Dwight's a very humble and a very shy person. It was really good to be a part of it with him.
When I saw him start throwing some bullpens, I was thinking, wow, this guy has got an arm, because his body was just built for throwing a baseball. And so when he pitched, it would put us in awe.
Yeah.
And it was fun to see our guys do their thing, and Doc was a big force.
I just saw a guy total dominance on the mound at his age, just have complete control of a game, which was rare. Because even though there's a lot of guys that have a great arm that can maybe they can pitch a little bit, but you put them on the mound, you put them in front of 50,000 people, and they can't quite duplicate what their talent says they should be doing. And Doc was just different in that regard. He always matched it or exceeded it. I never saw major league hitters of the caliber that I saw, Hall of Fame caliber, guys just not want to face him.
Yeah.
It was incredible to see it, and just to be able to play behind it at times was just a treat. It was like a day off when he pitched.
Seeing the number 16 rise, seeing your half of your family's baseball legacy,
Right.
half is on your shoulders.
Right.
But seeing the family get honored in this fashion, baseball immortality.
Right.
How's that feel for you?
For me, it feels great. I remember my rookie year, I wore number 16. And coming out of high school, I had number 10 on, but he made that number famous to me. And I want to wear that number, but out of respect to him, I wanted that number to be his. And I changed my number several times, so I didn't wear his number, but I did wind up wearing number 11 with the Yankees just because he wore it. But 16 is his, is in his rightful place on the Raptors now, going to be retired, and that's where it's supposed to be, and I couldn't be more proud of it.
The Mets and Major League Baseball are saying, you know what, it's okay.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, no, I think, you think of all the things that he had been through, and he's I guess you could say, a blueprint for early success and all the pitfalls, especially playing in a big city, winning a World Series at such a young age, winning a Cy Young, all those things that seem great, but there's a dark side always to it. There's something that could go wrong, and it did go wrong, but you look at what he's done to right the ship, you look at all the lives that he's touched with his story and his experience that a lot of people don't get a chance to talk about. They don't get a chance to live and talk about. He's getting a chance now to be there on Sunday, and no one will ever get to wear that jersey again. It's something very, very special.
Just to see a player of your generation, a dear friend of yours, get his flowers this weekend with the number 16 being retired. What's that mean to you and the guys of your generation?
Well, I think everybody here, and especially us, we all remember how magic he was, how unbelievable he was, and this is long overdue, but it's great that it's happening, and to be able to say we saw one of the great pitchers of all time, certainly for a while there was none better.
40 years, you've been a friend, a caretaker, a psychologist, an attorney, 18 other roles. For you, as friend and fan, because we all started as fans, what does seeing the 16 hang up in front of the sun by the clouds in the sky mean to you when that number goes up on Sunday?
I'll tell you, it means the world to me. If you think about it, in Mets history, they only retired 4 numbers. And the great Tom Seaver, Jerry Kuzman, Mike Piazza, and just recently Keith Hernandez. So to be in such a small fraternity like that, not like the Yankees with 100 things going on, I mean, that's real. I don't think it gets better than that. And to see it up in the rafters, that he's got a big family and it's still growing every day, so they'll be able to see it forever. So once it's up there, I mean, I couldn't be happier. And I'm really, it's amazing.
When I first met Dwight and I looked into his eyes, like everybody else, you fall in love with him. And right away, I knew that when I went to Mr. Steinbrenner and fought that cause, he was going to go for it too, because he was the champion of second chances. So Dwight, come on, congratulations, come on, number 16. When he got to the Yankees, he asked Whitey Ford, could he have number 16? And Whitey said, sure, Dwight. But you know what? Dwight was just kidding. It was a beautiful thing. 2 great number 16s, 2 great pitchers. Thank you for what you do, what you've supported, the way you have supported Dwight Gooden, a champion.
What does it mean for you and all the guys to see this number 16 raised to the rafters one more time?
I'm a little emotional about it myself. I just love Dwight. He's a special man, obviously a special pitcher. But the man, the person that he is, outweighs the great pitcher that he was, and that's tough to say with him being such a great pitcher. But he deserves this. It's long overdue, but the fact that it's happening and this weekend is dedicated to him, and Sunday's going to be an amazing day, and a lot of his teammates, including myself, would rather be nowhere else but right here with him as he receives this honor.
Here's to number 16, Dwight Dr. K. Gooden.
Number 16, Dwight Gooden.